Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I'm also going to say welcome back to my channel to me because I've been gone for a little bit because July and August was mad busy. But I am going to show you what I got from my Paperbacks and Frybread Pick Your Magic box. Okay, so my mom was here for a few weeks visiting with my sister and my stepdad, so that was really cool. They are back in Panama and probably going to be watching this video, so I'm not going to say anything about how long they were here. But the cool thing is my mom cooked several times. I got pork chops and I got fried chicken and she made deviled egg. Like, it's so cool to have, you know, your parents stop in for a while. And Antony and Cleopatra, so I was in Shakespeare in the Park, and that ran for, I think, 10 shows, 11 shows, something like that. Antony and Cleopatra is a 3-hour show. It started at 8 o'clock at night, so I was not creating a lot of content for that amount of time. And then, you know, work is a thing. So I plan to get back to posting more regularly here and maybe a little bit more on TikTok. I don't know, but follow me over there. All right, so Paperbacks and Frybread is, I believe, an online only store. It's not brick and mortar yet, although you never know, crossing fingers. And the idea behind this online bookshop is to really be focused on Black, Brown, and Indigenous authors and stories of color. The owner, a woman, Dominique, is a Native woman. So she talks a lot about books on her account, Instagram. I think she's primarily on TikTok. I don't even know if she's on YouTube or not, but I've been following her and kind of chatting with her and stuff. And then she started this pick your level kind of box where it's a mystery box and you go in and say how much money you want to spend, and then she sends you a box of books. So that's what I have to open, and I'm going to show you what I got. And then I also want to shout out Dominique over at Paperbacks and Frybread because I reached out to her and asked if she would be willing to donate a couple of gift certificates to the Greater Rochester Book Festival, and she donated 2. So that was so kind of her. Thank you so much. If you are interested in sponsoring anything for TBF, let me know. Let's see what I got. I already did a sneaky peek, so I already know to be excited about these books. And I will do the thing where I show it to you and then read the summary. All right. Okay, this one is Force of Fire by Sayantani Dasgupta. I'm going to assume that I said that at least a little bit wrong and apologize. Sayantani Dasgupta. All right. If there is no light, if the path before you rages with dark, then light your own heart on fire. Be the beacon, be the spark. Pinky hails from a long line of Rakash resistors, demons who have spent years building interspecies relationships, working together to achieve their goal of overthrowing their snaky oppressors and taking back their rights. But she has more important things to worry about, like maintaining her status as fiercest Rakash in her class and looking after her little cousins. There is also the teeny tiny detail of not yet being able to control her fire breathing and accidentally burning up school property. Then Sesha, the charming son of the Serpentine Governor General, calls on Pinky for help in defeating the resistance, promising to give her what she most desires in return, the ability to control her fire. She'll have to protect the Moon Maiden, pretend to be human, ick, and survive a family reunion, but it's all worth it for the control of her powers, right? So this sounds a little middle grade-y, right? Look at these little fire creatures here on the back. They're so cute. So this is the Fire Queen book 1. I'm so glad that she said book 1 and not like book 3 or something like that. Okay, that's the first one. Oh, and look at this new wax burner I got. Isn't it the cutest freaking thing you've ever seen in your life? From Scentsy. My Scentsy rep is Ricky, who is on Instagram. Then I got Before We Were Free by Julia Alvarez. I think I've read another of Julia Alvarez's books. I wonder what it'd be, let me start over. I wonder what it would be like to be free, not to need wings because you don't have to fly away from your country. Anita de la Torre never questioned her freedom living in the Dominican Republic, but by her 12th birthday in 1960, most of her relatives have immigrated to the United States. Her Tío Tony has disappeared without a trace, and the government's secret police terrorize her remaining family because of their suspected opposition to Trujillo's brutal dictatorship. Using the strength and courage of her family, Anita must overcome her fears and fly to freedom, leaving all that she once knew behind. From renowned author Julia Alvarez comes an unforgettable story about adolescence, perseverance, and one girl's struggle to be free. And it won an award, Pura Belpré Award. That was book 2. I'm going to be honest, I'm not totally sure which level I bought. Book 3, The Stationery Shop. It also has a reader's guide at the back. This is by Marjan Kamali. A powerful love story, and it's beautiful. See if I can find. I love these. I don't. Are they called deckled edges? I love when books have that. It makes it feel so like vintage, you know. The Stationery Shop illuminates how love is experienced over time and influenced by the fingerprints of others. Yet despite every obstacle, the power of heart and memory endures. A beautiful and sensitive novel that I loved from the first page. Okay. Roya, a dreamy, idealistic teenager living amid the political upheaval of 1953 Tehran, finds a literary oasis in kindly Mr. Fakhri's neighborhood stationery shop, stocked with books and pens and bottles of jewel-colored ink. Then Mr. Fakhri, with a keen instinct for a budding romance, introduces her to his other favorite customer, handsome Bahman, who has a burning passion for justice and a love for Rumi's poetry. And Roya loses her heart at once. Their relationship blossoms, and the little stationery shop remains their favorite place in all of Tehran. A few short months later, on the eve of their marriage, Roya agrees to meet Bahman at the town square, but suddenly violence erupts, a result of the coup that forever changes their country's future. In the chaos, Bahman never shows. For weeks, Roya tries desperately to contact him, but her efforts are fruitless. Reluctantly, she moves on, to college in California, to another man, to a life in New England, until a chance encounter nearly 60 years later gives her the opportunity to ask him the questions that have haunted her for more than half a century. Why did you leave? Where did you go? How is it that you were able to forget me? Beautiful and poignant, The Stationery Shop will have you in its grip from the very first page, and its story of love, loss, and remembrance will never let you go. I got goosebumps, y'all. I'm gonna read this. I'm actually gonna read them all eventually. That's my goal in life. Okay, book 4. I've seen this one, but I don't own it yet. You've Reached Sam by Dustin Tao. A heartfelt novel about love and loss and what it means to say goodbye. 17-year-old Julie Clark has her future all planned out. Move out of her small town with her boyfriend Sam, attend college in the city, spend a summer in Japan, but then Sam dies and everything changes. Heartbroken, Julie skips his funeral, throws out his belongings, and tries everything to forget him. But a message Sam left behind in her yearbook forces memories to return. Desperate to hear him one more time, Julie calls Sam's cell phone just to listen to his voicemail recording. And Sam picks up the phone. The connection is temporary, but hearing Sam's voice makes Julie fall for him all over again. And with each call, it becomes harder to let him go. You've Reached Sam by Dustin Tao. I love the colors here. I mean, it's a little spot on, right? The pink and the blue, but there's two more. Crying in Hmart by Michelle Zauner, a memoir. A memoir means this one is the least likely to be read by me anytime soon, but I have seen so many good things about this book that you never know. From the indie rock musician known as Japanese Breakfast, an unflinching, powerful story of family, food, grief, and love. Ooh, I'm gonna have to eat my words. When Michelle Zauner was in her mid-20s, working as a waitress and struggling to launch her music career in Philadelphia, she got a call that her mother was ill. She put her life on hold and flew home to Eugene, Oregon, to be with her mother through the final excruciating months of her battle with cancer. This is Zauner's searingly candid coming-of-age story of growing apart from and then back together with her Korean identity, and of forging her own path in the wake of a devastating loss. With humor and heart, she tells of growing up Asian American, straining to meet her mother's expectations, moving across the country, and returning home to reckon with grief. She recalls treasured childhood holidays spent in her grandmother's tiny apartment in Seoul, and now in adulthood, learning to cook the Korean dishes that revive and nourish those memories. She savors the unexpected solace of weekly trips to her favorite Asian grocery store. Vivacious and plain-spoken, lyrical and honest, Zauner's voice is radiantly alive on the page as it is on stage. Crying in Hmart is an exquisite debut, a book to cherish, share, and reread. And then the last one, which I will admit I was most excited about because I just recently talked about really wanting to read this book, Alaso by Darcy Little Badger. And there are some illustrations. Okay, look at this one. Beautiful. Ooh, just got darker. You know my eyes are bad, y'all. Imagine an America very similar to our own. It's got homework, best friends, and pistachio ice cream. There are some differences. This America has been shaped dramatically by the magic, monsters, knowledge, and legends of its people, those indigenous and those not. Some of these forces are charmingly everyday, like the ability to make an orb of light appear or travel across the world through rings of fungi. But other forces are less charming and should never see the light of day. Alaso lives in this slightly stranger America. She can raise the ghosts of dead animals, a skill passed down through generations of her Lipan Apache family. Her beloved cousin has just been murdered in a town that wants no prying eyes, but she is going to do more than pry. The picture-perfect facade of Willoughby masks gruesome secrets, and she will rely on her wits, skills, and friends to tear off the mask and protect her family. Darcy Little Badger is an extraordinary debut talent in the world of speculative fiction. We have paired her with her artistic match, illustrator Rovina Kai. This is a book singular in feeling and beauty. Look at this cover on the front and on the back. It is gorgeous. And the 6th book I got from Paperbacks and Frybread. There were 3 hardcovers and 3 soft covers. I also got a couple of stickers. I haven't looked at those yet. Read at your library. Drink good tea, read good books, which is sound advice. And then 2 stickers that are crystals. There are also a couple of bookmarks. And according to this, I got the $100 red Jasper box when I ordered the mystery box.